hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again on another Saturday where we are having one of our favorite, should I call them favorite, shows that we do. Welcome, guys, it's Sam, and this is the weekend warm up. And today we are talking about the tournament that is very close to home, or in fact, it is home. It is home in Africa, where we'll be watching what happens with the Africans' best nations comes together and they try to fight for the title. And it's gonna be amazing to cover all the things that we're gonna be talking about. But the one thing that is really important to just revisit it, to try to discover the teams that qualified, to give the world an overview over what we might be expecting to see in the world, in the Africa Cup of Nations, and what could happen. And the Football Connect is just telling you right now that we will be highlighting and keeping you updated with the Africa Cup of Nations, which is starting on the 9th of January. And yes, I mean 9th of January means we are going to be missing some of our favorite players in the Premier League, the likes of Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, and the rest, and so forth and so on. You know, I'm just a Liverpool fan, so I'm going to cover the players that I really love. Anyways, a joke. But anyway, today I just decided that I give the world an idea and overlook over what we should be expecting and all the things that are going to be happening in the World Africa Cup of Nations and where and what's going to be happening. I'm really happy of this tournament because I like the last tournament, my team, my nation, Zimbabwe, it's also in the Africa Cup of Nations. So yes, I will literally have a team that I'll be supporting because my home country will be representing me in the Cup of Nations for the second time in the last three tournaments of Africa Cup of Nations. They're going to be going there for the second time. And the worst of all is that they're going to be playing with the Senegal as the first game. And Sadio Mane, my favorite, one of the players that I love at Liverpool, will be playing against my own home nation. So, you know, it's going to be crazy to decide which team that I support. But I hope you guys are excited over this because it's going to be amazing. And we can't wait to see what happens. So, firstly of all, I have to complain about something, you know. So all of us, we also have some things to complain about. But one thing that I have a problem with the Africa Cup of Nations is we have a problem that they don't know how to set the tournament like time. What is wrong with the Africa Cup of Nations being played at the same time with Euro and is it Copa del Rey or something like that? Think so. I don't really get the fact that we need to make Africa Cup of Nations have its own time and its own team while the Premier League is still active, while other competition of the league are still active. Why do they have to put it in a different place to make it so special to that point? Because now some players are literally going to be missing from where they're needed because they have to play for a tournament, which is really important. Why didn't they don't just put this tournament alongside the other ones? Because they are all the same. They are played almost at the same time. Why can't they just do this at the same time? Because it means 2 years will be played every single time. It does not really make sense to me, but it happens every single season. This is for the second time or maybe third. I'm not really sure. Africa Cup of Nations has been played in January. And January, we know that it's when the players are coming from a busy December schedule of the games that have to be played for the season. So it is really kind of like confusing to understand why do they always have to put it different from a lot of the other tournaments, and they want to make it special. The reason why we cannot put it at the end of the tournament this year is because the World Cup final is also happening. So it means for the players like Mohamed Salah, Riyad Mahrez, they're gonna be playing 2 national tournaments this year. I mean, if they qualify for the World Cup, because there are still some qualifications that are happening for the World Cup. But any of those who are going to qualify for the World Cup, they will have to play 2 tournaments in one single calendar, which is really crazy for the players. This is what affects the players because they have to be representing the teams and the nations at the highest level, and they're pushed to do so much. So I feel like this has to be sorted out because it puts so much pressure onto the players. But anyway, that's not what I'm only here to talk about, because really this is a tournament and it's Africa, it's at home. It's going to be exciting. Africa stand. I hope you guys are going to be with me as we go through this tournament and you're going to be enjoying it. We are still a little beyond, what is the date today? I think it's still a month yeah, over a full month, 30 days, or should I say 29 days before the kickoff for the first game is played. So there is quite a lot of time for the teams and the players to at least prepare for this tournament. One thing that I know is that it's going to be exciting. We're going to be seeing a lot of Africa's best playing players like Wilfred Zaha, who last we just discovered that they're also from Africa, and some different players who are moving on to the motherland, so I like to call it, or to Africa, to actually go represent their different countries where they are born if they don't make it to the league or to the European national team. You know, Southgate does cut a lot of players off, and I don't know if it's working for him. Anyway, what we remember that last year we had some rumors that Hudson had Odoi, Callum Hudson-Odoi went and kind of like accepted, should I say accepted, or registered himself to be one of the Ghanaian players. So players like him might be featured in the Africa Cup of Nations playing for Ghana. And there are a lot of players, man, who are moving on. We have a lot of players that I can go over to. But one thing that, you know, Africa as a whole has managed to produce quite the best talents over the years. Yes, I'm talking from the time when JJ Okocha was still actually in the Premier League, talking to the likes of Didier Drogba, talking of some people like Samuel Eto'o, who have represented Europe's best elite teams all over the world and winning tournaments and winning individual awards, to come to a point where the likes of Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Aubameyang, Nicolas Pepe, all the players who are currently at this and playing and doing some amazing work. And also some new players who I believe are going to really make the world shine, the likes of Patson Daka, who the world have not seen the best of him, but they're yet to see. Those are some of the players that comes from Africa as a continent. So the reason why we love the Premier League, we love European football, is because somehow they are able to come back into our country where we have a lot of things that does not allow the talent to be seen to the world, and take them to put other players at a better level, and they're actually paid for how much, what exactly what they can do. It's really amazing. It's really mind-blowing, and I am really so happy that these are some of the initiatives that are happening. But anyway, we will see as the tournament goes on. So before I go waste any time, I'm gonna hit the starting of the video, or should I say hit the intro of this one, so that we actually get more into the weekend warm-up and what we should be expecting for Africa Cup of Nation 2022. It's gonna be exciting, and that's when I'll review all the teams that made it and how they're set up with their groups. I hope you are ready. Let's get this show started. Hello guys, so we are in the weekend warm-up now, and we are getting more in depth over all the nations that we should be expecting. So what I'm gonna do, people, which I think is gonna be exciting and interesting, over the coming 30 days that are left, over the days that are left, I'm gonna be choosing either two nations that are to go, or some of the one nation that to go, to explain more about the nation and what we could expect from them over the Africa Cup of Nations, going to some individual players who have really got the world thinking that the world looks like they have a lot of things that are going to be shown. You see what I mean? I'm going to, by all means, to show you the talent that we have in Africa, the nations to expect to give us the best tournaments in Africa Cup of Nations, and also what else, the surprises that we might see, and the players that might be bought at the end of the tournament. Those are some of the things that I'll be looking at, reading more into, so that at least I give you the best show that you deserve, guys. So it will be something that will be worked on over the coming weeks as we build up to the Africa Cup of Nations. But also, talking about that, we need to remind you that the last tournament winners were Algeria. I remember Riyad Mahrez, the way they were playing and how they won it in the end, where they were, I think it was penalty, if I still remember, so I'm not really sure. But we did see a lot from Algeria. They were really so good. They caused a lot of havoc. They had a lot of let me say more like of a team, you know. The difference between Algeria for me over Egypt is this. Egypt, they are a good team, but they have one player that they rely on the most than the rest, which is Mohamed Salah. But for Algeria, on the other hand, they believed and they trusted that they had a team, couple of players played so well to win that tournament. But now the question is, can they redo that again? Can they regain again the Africa Cup of Nations, or will we have a new winner? Because we have some new teams and some new players who are showing the world what they can do. So as we were to see elites best playing in the African continent, what are we expecting? Do we think this is going to be an easy one? Are we going to win it? What's going to happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because it's really going to be exciting, and it's going to be a peak to see what's going to be happening in this tournament. You know, one thing I have to say, I'm really excited over this as a whole. I can't wait to see where we go from here. So I'm going to be moving onto the screen here, guys, so that at least when I'll be covering, I'll be showing you all the things that I have. I have a small little article where we're going to be looking at reading a little bit more of, so that at least whatever that we're going to be putting should actually be making sense to you. I hope you guys are excited, and I hope you are ready to see everything that happens in the Africa Cup of Nations. So as we go, Africa Cup of Nations tournament in January, we'll see Algeria first, Cote d'Ivoire in the group stages. The top things to know about the delayed 2021, of course, it was delayed. It was supposed to be played last year. Delayed 2021 event to be held in January and February 2022, following the group stage draw. So we have some elite, of course, the players like Mohamed Salah are the ones who are going to be the highlights of this tournament, the highlights of this contest because of what they are doing. Currently, Mohamed Salah is the best player in the world. We all know that. Hate it or like it, you just got to accept the fact. Anyway, let me move on to that. So the battles to be crowned kings of Africa, will see holders Algeria face former champions Cote d'Ivoire, or should I say Ivory Coast, in the group stages of the AFCON, or Africa Cup of Nations. The draw of the 2021 edition, which has been delayed to 2022, it will be held on a Tuesday, 17th of August. Oh, that has already happened. And we will see London Olympics, Mohamed Salah pictured above, and his Egyptian team face three winners, Nigeria in their first group, of course. Two countries are making their debut to the tournament, that is Gambia and Comoros. So we have some debut. These are some of the teams. Let me say, for example, if I have to look for a team that I can compare them to in Europe, some teams that you literally have no idea who they are. Like, is this team that played with the Austria? I'm trying to remember. Is it Mark? Something like that. I don't really remember it so well, but those are some of the teams that are making their first debut, the Comoros and Gambia. The showpieceman continental competition will be kicking off on the January 9th, 2022, concluding on the 6th of February, 2022 in Cameroon, with 24 countries competing. What are the groups for the Africa Cup of Nations following the draw? Okay, so there are 24 nations, by the way, where we have 6 groups. They have been dropped in 6 groups. So firstly, in Group A, we have Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Cape Verde. We have Group B, Senegal, Zimbabwe, Guinea, and Malawi. Group C, we have Morocco, Ghana, Comoros, and Gabon. Wow, the 2 debut countries are all in one group. So I think Morocco and Ghana will make it in that group. I'm just joking. Then we have Nigeria, Egypt, Sudan, and the Guinea-Bissau. Group E will see us having Algeria, however that big is, and there's Sierra Leone. We have Equatorial Guinea. We have Afro Coast, or should I call it Cote d'Ivoire. Then Group F, we have Mali, Mauritania, and Gambia. So I think no. So Gabon is also Gabon has been there, so Gambia is also in Group F. So the other one is in Group F, and the other one is in Group C. So it's gonna be interesting. The top two fishers in each group will proceed through the quarterfinals, along with the four highest ranked third place teams. Okay. Financial matching over this. This is how the group stages look like. Let me try to click it if I can access it. Oh, it is referring me to another one. Where is the Africa Cup of Nations being played in 2022? Let's go. Africa Cup of Nations will be hosted by Cameroon with matches set to be played across a total of 6 different stadiums. So 6 stadiums have been prepared to actually cover for all the 6 group stages that has been set. So yeah, that's where it's gonna be played. The venue, I wish I could read that. Abudulo, whatever, and whoever, you guys can help me. You all know these places. I'm just passing by showing you guys what's gonna be happening and how many people that can be put into that. So yeah, there's a lot. How did the countries qualifying for the Africa Cup of Nations qualify for the Africa Cup of Nations 2022 to make it as one of the 24 competition teams? Countries first had to compete in qualification tournaments, which took place over the several months, prolonged by pandemic restrictions. Cameroon, who were automatically guaranteed to be one of the 24 as host, decided to compete in the tournament as match practice. That's what they were calling it. Interesting. While Cameroon's final ranking after the qualification tournament was ultimately inconsiderate to its fate, their matches and the results counted in is determined is what counted in determining the qualification of the other teams in the group. Also, it means their results, whatever they got, were also counted to determine if other teams are going to make it. The following are teams qualified for the AFCON 2021 as winner and runners up for the groups. So it was Cameroon, the host group F winners. So group A, Mali. Oh, so Cameroon finishes Group F winners. Mali finishes Group A winners. Guinea finishes Group A winners. Burkina Faso finishes Group B winners. Then Mali finishes Group B winners. Finishes as Group B runners up. I mean something here. I get it. Group B runners up. Okay. Oh, I think I missed it. Okay, so Mali was Group A winners, then Guinea were Group A runners up. Hey, now that makes sense. Burkina Faso were Group B winners, and Mali were Group B runners up. Ghana were Group C winners, then Sudan were Group C runners up. Then Gambia were Group D winners, and the Gabon were Group D runners up. Morocco were Group E winners, followed by Mauritania, who were the Group E runners up. Cape Verde were the Group F winners. Cape Verde were the Group F runners up. Egypt were the Group G winners. Where is now the Group F winners? Because they have not been mentioned here. Coromoso were Group G runners up. Algeria, or maybe in that group they were only taking one winner, no runners up. Interesting, yeah. Algeria were Group H winners, followed by Zimbabwe, who were Group H runners up. Senegal were Group I winners. Guinea-Bissau were Group I runners-up. Then Group J had Tunisia as the winners, and Equatorial Guinea became the runners-up in Group J. Ivory Coast finished in Group K as the winners, followed by Ethiopia as their runners-up. Nigeria were in Group L winners, followed by Sierra Leone, who were the runners-up in that group. So those were all the teams and the teams that managed to qualify to be in the AFCON 2022, which was supposed to be played in 2021, even though. But AFCON 2021 matches to be scheduled. How to watch it? Okay, now they're just telling us how to watch it. Not really interested anyway, but it's gonna be happening. So some shining players we need to be expecting to see are the likes of Sadio Mane and the other ones that do follows. But all in all, guys, this is exactly some of the things that I wanted you guys to have an idea over before we get more into this. But also, I'm gonna be showing you how they've been set up, how they're looking like, and what we can expect to see from this tournament. Oh, this is actually a video, so let me go back. Don't worry, I'm putting it on the screen in just few minutes. So the first games, one thing that you might be asking, the first games, how have they been set up and what's gonna be happening? I'm gonna be putting it on the screen, and I wanna hear your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting to see from this? Because one thing that I know, I think it's gonna really be exciting, and a lot of things could be happening. But anyway, let's get to see what we have in this tournament. So as you can see here, we are looking at the fixtures, the first fixtures that will get the tournament ready and set for us to start watching it. One thing that I want you to be ready for is excited to see whatever that is going to happen in this tournament. So firstly, let's look at how it has been set up. So we have, of course, Cameroon have to be the first team that are starting because they are the host, the country that is hosting this one. So they're going to be playing on the 9th of January at 7 o'clock. That's the first game that is kicking off. Then at 10 o'clock, this same time, 9 January, we will be able to see Ethiopia playing against Cape Verde. But before I think I start talking about the fixtures, let me do this. Let me show you the group stages so that you understand why the games are set the way they are set. So in Group A, we have, of course, Burkina Faso. We're doing this alphabetical order. Burkina Faso. Then after Burkina Faso, we do have Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Cape Verde, and Ethiopia. Group B, we have Guinea, Malawi, Senegal, and Zimbabwe. Group C, we have Comoros, Gabon, Ghana, and Morocco. Group D, we have Egypt, Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria, and South and Sudan. Group E, we have Algeria, Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea, and Sierra Leone. Group F, we have Gambia, Mali, Mauritania, and Tunisia. Those are how the games, the group stages are set off like. But as we look into these things, we have first game that is going to be played will be Cameroon versus Burkina Faso, and we will have Ethiopia versus Cape Verde as the second game that follows on the 9th of January. So it means Group A would have played their first games, isn't it right? Yeah, Group A would have played their games. Sorry for the door for this. Okay, so that'll be exactly interesting to see how that goes. So Group A, we have those are the first teams that are going to be played. First games. Sorry for that. Anyway, then on the 10th of as we continue, the 10th of January, we will see Senegal battle it with my own home country, Zimbabwe. Sadio Mane versus Knowledge Musona. That is going to be crazy. I'm talking about the two captains. Then, of course, we will have Guinea playing against Malawi. Guinea, isn't it? That's where Naby Keita is. I think so. Versus Malawi. Then we have Morocco. Morocco, to give you an example of some players you might expect to see there, Hakim Ziyech from Chelsea playing against Ghana. Ghana, of course, you know the Ayew brothers, right? Andre and the other ones, the Ayew brothers, they're going to be expected to be seen in that game if you didn't know where they come from. Comoros versus Gabon. Yeah, that is a game for other people to watch. But anyway, we'll cover it. Then we will have Algeria, Riyad Mahrez, and some of the best elite players that I've seen there playing against Sierra Leone. Then we have Nigeria playing against Egypt. You remember Igalo, who was in Man City, Uwobi. Those are some of the examples of the players from Nigeria playing against Egypt, where we will have Mohamed Elneny, Mohamed Salah, and so on and so on. Players like Trincalo, if you remember Trincalo, who is at Aston Villa. Those are some of the players that we have to see in this game. Then we have South Sudan playing against Guinea-Bissau. Then lastly, that is there. Then South Sudan versus Gabon. I think those are going to be played in the same time. Then Tunisia on the 12th of January versus Malawi. Mauritania playing against Gambia, then all other ones that can come. So we'll go more into this ones and my predictions as we go on into this, guys. I just wanted to give you a welcome to the Africa Cup of Nations, what we will be expecting, what we want to see from the tournament. One thing that I know for sure is that it's going to be exciting. And one thing that I know is that I'm going to be covering you, keeping you with the results, showing you everything that is happening. I hope you are excited, because one thing that I know, the excitement will never end. It's going to last for some time. And I hope you guys are ready for that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Which teams do you believe that they have the power, or should I say the strength, to overcome these things with no problems? Let me know in the comment section. And which team are you going for AFCON Cup of Nations? I want to know that in the comment section. But today, guess what? It's weekend warm-up. Don't forget that. I'm just giving you my thoughts over what I'm expecting. But AFCON 2021 is here, and it's going to be played in 2022 over the month of January and February. So I hope you are excited. I hope you are ready. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sam, your host, and I'll be back again with another one. And remember, the Premier League is being played today. We have a lot of things that have been done. Check out my former video. I covered my predictions of the games that have been played today and the ones that were played yesterday. We're going to be looking at them at the end of the day today to see how much did I kind of like get, or how wrong was I, all those things, because that's what we do here at the Football Connect. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you are ready for this, because it's really going to be peak hour now. Excitement. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to the Football Connect. I'll be back, and I'm your host, and I hope you guys will have a lovely weekend. Out. See you later.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Pence, Diego Maradona,